What is up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to Life to Metal. It's time for a big edition of the mail. That's right, time for the mail. This edition of the mail is brought to you by a couple of cool cats from the VC. I'm going to do this one first. This one's brought to you by Lazerrus. Now, Lazerrus was a huge VC guy, vinyl community guy back in the day. Used to do videos, very popular. Kind of disappeared for a long time. He's since come back and he's watching videos. He comments on videos. He's been doing some, trading with me and whatnot. And he says he's going to do videos again, and I'm really hoping he does. Because he was one of the ones that got me into this to begin with. Him and LJ back in the day, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, however long it's been now. And so anyhow, this package came from him. He said it was just a small package, so I don't know what's in it. I did pre-open it, so I don't have to deal with wrangling with that while I'm talking. But let's get right into this and see what's in here. Alright, so first of all, very cool white wizard. That's not embroidered, it's a stitched patch. So very cool. Dig white wizard. Love patches. Of course, I have behind me here one of my 2 battle vests, and yeah, that's generally where these go on the battle vest. So very cool. And then packing tape, a cassette tape. This cassette tape is Deliverance. It's not 1990. This is Learn. And was it 1990 this came out? No, it couldn't have been. It had to be more like 92 or 93. In any case, I always think of this album as 1990 because there's a song actually on here, song number 2, that's actually called 1990. So just every time I see the cover, it clicks me in 1990. Great song. Very different album for them at the time. A bit more groove oriented, less thrash. My favorite song by Deliverance ever is actually on here, and it's a cover of Sanctuary. I believe, I can't remember if that's Daniel Amos song. I don't know, it doesn't really make a difference, but it's just a great song. It's heavy, but it's melodic. I can actually picture like Queensryche doing that song. Of course, Jimmy Brown has a very different vocal approach, especially on this one, where he goes through that more Bowie-esque style here, as opposed to the more high-pitched stuff he was doing on, Deliverance, Weapons of Our Warfare, and even What a Joke. But in any case, very cool. I'm not a huge cassette collector, but there are certain bands that I collect anything by, and Deliverance just happens to be one of those bands. So, matter of fact, I have another Deliverance cassette sitting right here. The new reissue of Breeding of Death. So, very cool. What's that have to do with it? Nothing. It's just a Deliverance cassette. Now these are cool. I have a handful of these, but these are collector's cards, and I dig this kind of stuff. I actually have a folder full of them, but I don't have this particular series. I got the old Kiss cards from, what was it, 77 or 78, 76. But yeah, these are the Mega Metal cards. So it starts off with a bunch of Bon Jovi cards. I'm gonna try and keep these in order. Then there's a bunch of Dio cards. Firehouse. The Fronts. I don't even know that one. That's a new one to me. Heaven's Edge. Know that one. A couple more Heaven's Edge. Robert Plant. A whole lot of Robert Plants. All Robert Plant cards. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a head cold, so excuse me if I sniffle or my voice is a little crackly or whatever. Judas Priest. The King. It's funny, there's only one card of King Diamond here, but there is... what? Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cards of LA Guns. 3 cards from MOD. Nuclear Assault. Okay. Macaulay Schenker Group, Michael Schenker and Robin McCauley. Skid Row. Wow, there's a lot of Skid Row cards. Probably a good 12 or 15 of those. Slaughter. Again, huge stack of Slaughter cards. My goodness. I think there's more Slaughter cards than there are any others in here so far. Billy Squire. Vixen. And that's it. Those are cool. One of these days I could probably do a video showing off the Rock collector's cards that I have. It's funny, I saw one of these cards in just recently actually, in a sports memorabilia shop. They had a couple of these. I don't know if it was this series or one of the other series, but they had one card in there, and they wanted, for that one card, they wanted 10 bucks. Yikes. Anyhow, these are cool. I dig this kind of stuff, so thank you very much, Dwayne. And Dwayne, if you didn't know, is Lazerrus. There's also a couple of vinyl in here. More packing. Oh, this is a promo single for Aerosmith's Ragdoll. So you got the Ragdoll Rockapella mix, Ragdoll dub mix. There's a promotional copy only. It says right on here, promotional copy. And then it's got the Ragdoll Extended Vacation mix. So Geffen release. So very cool. Looking forward to checking that out. I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. Weird, right? I don't have something from Aerosmith, but I don't think I have that one. Excuse me. And then finally, this is Decibel Presents Vinyl Cut Sampler, featuring razor sharp metal from Toxic Holocaust, Pathology, Chelsea Grin, Red Fang, and Jungle Rot, and more. And more. It's on this kind of cool, I don't know, cyan turquoise colored vinyl. A little bit of white and a darker cyan color mixed in with it, kind of marbled. And then there is, let's see what the, let me see if I can see what the rest of the bands are in here. Gotta say, I don't know a lot of these. Trapped Under Ice, Ringworm, Attila, Emure, OTEP, Pathology, I Declare War. Promotional use only 2011. So there you go. So that's all from Lazerrus. So leave an open note. Let Lazerrus know you want to see him come back. You know, I just think he's one of the best, and I'd love to see him come back. So go ahead and encourage him in the notes below, letting him know you'd like to see him come back, if you know who Lazerrus is, or even if you don't know who Lazerrus is. Excuse me. Like I said, I got a little bit of a head cold, so just got back from a 2-week vacation in Florida. Felt great out there. Must have caught something on the plane. Another box. This one is from the Metal Wargod. Kevin's been a friend of mine for decades, long before, you know, the vinyl community on YouTube existed. Him and I have been doing trading for that long as well, so we just constantly go back and forth, and just sent him a package. He just did a video not too long ago, and I already have another one going for him. So on top of this package there's a CD and some buttons. Oops. Alright, so first we got True Metal Lives, The Hard Road to Hell. This is a CD. And you've got Internal Opera, Resistance, Born of Fire, Blackgate, Sentinel, Kyrie Ellison, Crimson Rain, Chain Reaction, Flesh Engine, Kill of Rights, The Sound of Thunder, The Swarm, Axe Crazy, Demon Head, Guilty as Charged, and Fallen Order. Very cool. Check this out. This is one of those things I usually stick in my car, and you know, if I got a trip somewhere, I got to go somewhere, I'll throw it in, give it a listen, see if there's anything interesting on it. But usually I think I actually have True Metal Lives 2 in my collection. Alright, then there's some buttons in here. I dig buttons. Did you guys know that? Alright. Tape is sticking to me here. Okay. So we've got a button by the band. It's not very good lighting right here now. Frenzy. And Blind Justice by Frenzy. I don't know if I can get a little better lighting on this. Let's see. There's a bunch more buttons and pins in here. Buttons and pins, that's the same thing. Buttons and guitar picks in here. Alright, on first view, I don't know who this one is, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm sure somebody could tell me, if not Kevin. See, I'll get a little closer, a little better light on it. Nope, don't know that one. That's a new one to me, so maybe I'll find out digging deeper into this box. And then there's a button by Lazerrus. There it is. And there's a few extra buttons of Lazerrus in here, which I will pass along to other friends. And there's a guitar pick from Cage. Love Cage, great U.S. heavy metal, power metal band. And finally, from Them, which is a King Diamond-esque style heavy metal band from the East Coast, featuring the vocalist from, let's see if I remember his name. I can't remember his name for the life of me. They definitely started off as a, excuse me, his life as a King Diamond Merciful Fate kind of tribute band. Now they have 2 albums and an EP out under their own name, and it's all original music, but it has that same kind of, you know, Merciful Fate, King Diamond vibe to it. So if you dig that, you probably dig Them. Definitely has, you know, the whole ghost story thing going on as well. So if that kind of thing is your trip, then check out Them. All right, and then we got some vinyl in here, and a couple stickers, church recordings, and Shadow Kingdom records. And this is Frenzy, Blind Justice. I haven't heard this one yet. I heard of it, I know the band, but I haven't heard this one enough to say anything intelligent about it, so this will probably show up in a What's Spinning video. I know I haven't done one of those videos in a while, but I promise I will. It's just been a busy month for me. So Frenzy, oops, Blind Justice, very, very cool. Excuse me, there's 3 more records in here. Pulver, Kings Under the Sand, very cool cover art, I dig it. This is on Gates of Hell Records. So you got a guy wearing a Death shirt, a guy wearing a Merciful Fate shirt. Not that that means anything, but you just never know. Kind of, you know, I'm sure that's some of their influences. I've not heard this band yet, so looking forward to checking it out. I'm sure it's a new wave of traditional heavy metal. And then there is Vulture's Vengeance, the Night Lore. So, just from the name of the band and the look of the band and the name of the album, I'm going to assume this is kind of your, this is also from Gates of Hell Records, I'm going to assume this is kind of your galloping, Virgin Steel-like heavy metal, which is awesome. I love that kind of stuff, so definitely looking forward to checking this out. Again, I don't really have anything intelligent to say about it because I haven't heard it yet. These guys look a bit like early Virgin Steel or Manowar even, but very cool. Black vinyl, custom centering. And finally, this one he told me about. This is Savage Messiah, and he said he got a copy in the mail. It got beat up in the mail, so if you look closely, you can kind of see there's a band right here, and where is it? There it is, band over here, and then another band here. So it got dog-eared pretty good in the mail, but they told him to keep it, so he asked me if I wanted it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'd love to have it. And so, I mean, if I really like it, I'll probably end up getting a better copy for myself, but and then pass this on to somebody else, you know, to check out. So very cool of him to send this one so I can check him out. As I recall, Savage Messiah is kind of a straightforward heavy metal band, somewhat melodic, but just straightforward heavy metal. A little bit of a thrash influence here and there. see if there's any notes on here. Mixed by Jens Bergam of Creator, Arch Enemy, Amon Amoth. Includes the entire album on CD. That's kind of cool. I like when records have the CD inside of it as well. That's it. That's a whole lot of stuff, and it's gonna excuse my scratchy voice and constantly itching my nose. It's driving me crazy. Appreciate y'all watching. I will have what's spinning and update videos coming soon. Got another video with Trog coming up soon, 1976. So lots of stuff coming in the near future. That's it. God bless. Thanks for watching.